Hey guys, TehloneGamer here, and like I said in the last episode, this one as well is also basically just filler. It has a lot of information. Once we went through the reward, we go into the reward, and actually we go into the game, the world, we log in, and there's a bunch more information there that we have to read through. So it is skippable. There really is nothing you're going to miss. I will go back and actually get some the words again in the actual real episode. The only thing I guess you do miss is that on the boards they talk about seeing Tri-Edge and a lot of people going into a coma, but really not much. So I will see you guys in the real episode, and we can continue on in .hack Rebirth. Till then, TLG out. Hey guys, welcome back to some more .hack GU Rebirth. Sorry about the last episode. It's kind of a filler in between info full episode. Really not much to go. That's why it was titled Skippable. But we did save some information off. We did find one news article about ohms. This is the only one really that needed to be kept memory of. Let's talk about the ohm shell. And that gave us a keyword. Other than that, we have the rumors that we can go through, and this one I believe will probably have a little bit of information on it about where we can go. So this person's looking for Tan. They went around and was talking to guild shops. Tan disbanded. Did they have something you wanted? I may be able to help you out. What's Tan? A guild that was active until just recently. That's not anymore. Their main activities revolved around trading items and information. It was said there was nothing they couldn't acquire, as they had a wide variety of goods in the world, of course. However, they found out the guild was cheating, so they split up and the main members were deprived of their IDs. I guess you could call them a legend in a way. In that case, I would like to get information. The other day a friend of mine was PK'd. I will never forgive them for it. I want to catch them so that I can give them a good spanking. This is what I know about the PKers. They worked as a pair. One was a blade brandier, the other is an edge punisher. The edge punisher speaks strange. If you know anything about these two PKers, I hope you are willing to tell me. If it was just items, I may have been able to help you out. If you're looking for information, try whispering Nuadu or Escepalon. Okay, try whispering them. Thanks for your help. It sounds like the people who killed us, but I don't know about talking weird. Forest of Pain, hello, good evening. Do any of you know the conditions to activate the world quest, the Forest of Pain? I've completed all the quests except for the Forest of Pain. Are there conditions that I don't know about in order to activate this quest? That quest can't be played right now. The entire area is currently sealed off. Even if you have what the words needed, I doubt you'll get transported there. You're pretty brave to want to challenge the Forest of Pain. Ah, the proud, upright posture of one dedicated to conquering the demon world that is said to be unbeatable. Oh, that's so cool. I can't stand it. Sounds like old Pyros. Fair hero! The Forest of Pain, eh? I think it'd be best if you avoided anything to do with it. If it's all sealed off, what does everybody know about it? That's too bad. Thanks for the information. What do you mean? Players that participate in the Forest of Pain quest are known to disappear. There was a time when this rumor was fairly well known. When it started, many laughed and thought it was another urban legend, but upon doing some research I found that player data for some reason who participated were lost. Further research revealed the actual players were the character data where the character data was lost were in a coma. It was a big deal. In the end, nothing concrete was revealed but the link between the Force of Pain and comatose players. But if I were you, I would stay away from the quest. Are you kidding me? Who knows? It's up to you to believe it or not. But as they say often say, where there's smoke, there's fire. For now, I'll just say that personally, I don't think it's just another rumor. You know, there's a lot of comatose in the world. Like, at some point, you gotta stop. Okay, I think I'll just hold off on the quest even when it does open back up. Urban legends. A friend of mine told me that I'm sure you've heard it before. Rumors that feel real even though they seem to have no factual basis. Rumors that seem to come up true even as they're spread. Rumors that seem illogically impossible yet become increasingly easy to believe the more you think about them. Half the rumors on this board are rumors of that sort, urban legends. I'd like to talk a bit about these legends. If you have time, please lend your ears to a dull analyst. If you have way too much time, please write a response. I'm sure he would be thrilled. Some of you still may not be sure what I mean by urban legends after reading my last post. How about I mention the woman with the crooked mouth, and the axe man under the bed, the cat in the microwave oven, or the baby in the locker? Chances are you've heard at least one of them. Most urban legends are scary stories like these, designed to make us feel fear and unease in a basic primitive level. Compared to regular ghost stories, urban legends have an ambiguous part that says this happened to someone somewhere. However, as rumors, these are inherently interesting, and they have an undeniable impact. You start wanting to believe that these things can actually happen. Then you start wanting to tell others. They are rumors that should be no big deal, yet they're kind of scary and interesting at the same time. This is true identity of an urban legend. Here now is one of those legends. Please decide for yourself whether or not to spread it amongst yourselves. A story. Have you ever wanted to know what the future holds? I have a good method for predicting it, so I will now share with you this story I heard from a friend of a friend. But bow 3 times to the northeast, then 3 times to the southwest, then call your cell phone. Call your own cell phone. Upon doing so, you will not hear the normal error message, but instead hear a woman say, "Who would you like to leave a message for?" When you hear this woman's voice, you then say this: "Future, oh future, please come here." When you come, please reply. Once you've said this, turn the power off to your cell phone, wrap it in a red handkerchief, and put it in your left pocket. Upon doing so, you will get a phone call from the future within 24 hours. You'll be asked what kind of future you would like to know, so you must respond to this within 10 seconds. Then the future will tell you about the future you wish to know. However, if you do not answer the question within 10 seconds, you will be taken away by the future and forced to become its companion. Ooh, thanks for the explanation. I've been hearing talk about the future a lot lately. It's all just following up Sartaru though. So satire. Thanks for the summary. Oh, I remember that. It was a rage back at grade school. Don't you think this future thing is just an abbreviated version of the Sartaru method? I wonder if it's too much trouble for kids today to have a phone ringing over and over again. Good work, Cephalon. I wonder, I personally think that it's the most interesting part of the process. Thanks for the response. He is thrilled as well. Really, thank you. So, who's this he you keep talking about? It's really bugging me. Is it just me, or do I smell a fascinating things to come? He's gonna be Kite. Say it. Oh, here we go. Mystery of the world. Try collecting the latest rumors. Are you interested? Here they are. The little girl in the hall. The tuning fork, Tri-Edge. If you go to Huel Grand's Cathedral at 12 a.m. exactly, you will hear a girl crying. Those who hear this girl will fall into a coma after a week, but apparently if you've talked to 5 people within a week about your experience, you'll be spared the coma. Also, these rumors say that a girl wearing something like a white nightgown will sometimes appear before your very eyes. If you hear something like a tuning fork in the area, you will fall into a coma, of course. If this were true, I doubt anyone who heard the sound would be around to start the rumor. People who come across a triple-clawed twin blade in the game, of course, fall into a coma in real life. These people also gain a triangle-shaped wound while in a coma. We're just full of coma rumors lately. Darn right. I've heard stories along those lines. It's pretty scary. Well, it's good other people know about Tri-Edge too. Please read rumor board. Good evening, Anonymous Matabi. Recently it appears to be an increasing number of you who are failing to uphold the local rules of this board. I thought this may be because many of you are coming here for the first time, so I decided to make this thread to clearly state the rules. Unlike this board, there are several rules that constantly in effect. Before you post here, please make sure to read them and follow your response. Adhere to thread rules. There are 4 types of threads in the rumor board. When making a new thread, please make sure you adhere to one of those 4. There are people out there who use this board as a serious reference, so please be thorough. Sightings and encounters. Please use this type when describing something you have seen or experienced yourself. If it is something you've heard, please differentiate the type of thread between online and offline. Online rumor. Users type when talking about rumors related to online setting. Users talk about real life. And general discussions fall into previous 3 types. No taunting. Based on the nature of this board, there will also be discussion about things that will not normally be considered as common sense. However, no matter how improbable you may think someone's post is, do not mock them or their views. No matter what time of day it is, or day it may be, always greet the fellow posters with good evening. There's no particular reason for this board, but it has been a long-standing tradition of the good evening. Okay. These are as part of the pertaining room board. Well, that's all the information. I guess there was nothing in the rumors, but I'm assuming that's where it will be in the future. So we do have one spot in the world we can go, so we might as well go there. Although this is the first time we're loading the world since we've been kicked off. Oh, there's more info. The world, massively multiplayer, Chaos Gate. So this is just, wow, there's... Steam requests item for old equipment, spare items, device will transform into different items so we can use them to make new things. Steam bikes invented by humans. So this is basically replacing the grunties, gondola, now we get the canal, so it's a way to transport the world. Genesis of Grief. This is all story. Grunty race. 3 Dogma. Look at the official form real quick. That's a lot of offline stuff. Now there's a bunch of info. Medic Union. Chim Chim. Alright, well. This one's going to be another skippable one, it appears. There's going to be a whole bunch of info. So let's go through it, and then I'll probably recap in the next episode. So, the new life, elder deity, mourn loss of younger deity, man years, custom. The world is filled with life. So this is the history of the world. The fools. Despised. We're gonna skip through a lot of this, but we'll go down to the ones that we're gonna erase. This is all the grunties. I do like that art for the grunties, though. Banquet of Conspiracy. Whew. Path of Evil. Goddess of Aurora. Battle against the gods. In the future we may come back to this, but we'll come back to it when it's necessary. This all just seems to be back lore of the worlds. Humans and beasts. Alright, now we got races, humans and beasts. They're ancient race of humans and elves. There's beasts. Oh, that goes back. Oh, non-player. Oh, there's more. Gods and goddesses, vital vitas, grunties. Yay, grunties. Chim chims. Elves and spirits. Factions, 3 main factions. Threats. Ogres, demons, sea monsters, supernaturals. Plants, avians. Demon beasts, mecha beasts, dragons. I would have picked a different style dragon, but I guess. Jobs, twin blade. Pairs cannot be changed afterwards. Twin blades, blade, brandier, edge punisher, lord partisan, tribal grappler, flick reaper, steam gunner, adept rogue, harvest cleric, shadow warlock, macabre dancer. Whew. Those are all the playstyles, which means there's going to be a lot of different style weapons, but being an Adapter Rogue, I think we're allowed to equip basically all of them. That's why he was using a rapier, twin blades, and a sword. Medic Union. A bunch of medics wanted. Enter locations. Current members. Now there's a Medic Union. Threat and response. It's explaining how responses work. It just keeps going down in the subfield. I couldn't imagine being that new to a forum to not know what a threat is. Elementals. So this is like weakness, fire, wind, earth, light, dark. So then you have the 4 weaknesses. Oh, whoa, wait, what? Actually, they're 9 elements total. Physical, neutral, magical. Neutral's on the 6. Physical or first attacks down. Okay. Resolved. Monsters that run away. Probably more lucky animal. Question is which one does it look like? Kind of like a horse, maybe a bird, or maybe an anteater. It's like a bunch of things. That's a lucky animal. You're right. It isn't. It's an NPC. If you run up and catch up to it and kick it, it will give you a lucky effect. The effect is very beneficial to players. So if we see something like that, we run up and kick it, which I'm assuming is just the A button, unless there's going to be a prompt to kick it. HP and stuff. So it's basically like those talismans in the old game where you can walk up and cast the spell on you. A big Chim Chim. Text me, it was a surprise and it really went away. What on earth was it? If you try to kick them, they'll get mad. If you try to kick them, main attack, emitter, a breath attack. Once you do a King Chim Chim, you should receive a large number of Chim Spheres. Okay. So we want to take down all the big Chim Chims, the ones that attack us. Dark guy PK'd me. Welcome to be PK'd me just in all black. First said that it was someone who was being known and changed our area, but then we followed us to a new location. This was new stalker PKers. At any rate, he kept following us. When I asked him why he PK'd us, he wouldn't even answer me. I think I was creepy. We tried to fight back once, but we were no match for him. PKers, Pride. Dot. There's a lot of PKers. Wow, there's gonna be a monster that takes the appearance of players. That would be kind of cool. It'd be really funny if you actually could get that in MMO and somebody just looked like your party member, so you thought it was them running around and then they just attacked you. That'd be nice. Playing in a group, so it's basically just straight info. Doesn't seem to be anything really too important right now. They give gifts and stuff, I'm assuming to raise favor and whatnot. It's Rengekis. So many. Soloing. So, after we get all this done, I think we should be good, and we'll only have the new information, which should be a lot easier to manage in the episode-to-episode manner. Sorry that we had 2 back-to-back episodes of filler. I'm probably going to release... Oh! Let's go back to that a little bit, actually. Use guard, charge attack, skill attacks, whatever to think of. Oh, actually, I'm currently level 10. Can you tell me a best area for such as myself to level up? Thank you very much. As for areas, Truth Marbles is level 10. Is level 13. Pretty good. The first word should be just to the right for you. And with that level, you should have a good selection of the following worlds. So those are all level 10 to 13 as well. You two are indebted to him, truly indebted. Thanks a lot. Good luck. Monster's field of vision. Basically, it just tells you that you can either get that drop on them, where you attack them before they go, or you just start the battle instantly. I'm assuming they may even get an instant attack on you, which I could see, but I don't know how. Like, you should be able to block from that. Like, I clearly see them coming to me, so it shouldn't really be an issue of them getting an attack on me. Can't get into an area. Parameters. I'm assuming this is going to be one that tells us there's area levels. Way, maybe too little, but for beginners, the regs area level 1. Map's gone. Stop displaying. Is this a bug? Should I email CC Corp? This should do. Somebody please help me. Let's try logging into the world again. The map should appear to give it a shot. Cool. I like how they have a bug that's being fixed under the thing. Enlarge, be enlarged. And then actually, if it disappears, I guess they tell you how. So, all right. That appears to be all of the information now. So we will end this episode off here and come back with an actually real episode with more actual contents tomorrow. I will label these both as filler. I will probably record an intro to say that they're going to be filler, but until next time, guys, TLG out.